So, a very dismal performance by Pakistan in the T20 match against India in Edgbaston. 99 all out in 18 overs. It was chaotic. Pakistan's innings, as well as the start, the Edgbaston weather made this match even more chaotic. Perhaps these are the only two things that we might talk about predominantly in this match because the Pakistan batting had nothing to show. Consider this. For the first 9 balls, there was no run scored. Were Pakistan playing an ODI? Perhaps. But an 18-over ODI? Nah, that's not happening. It was simply a case of Pakistan not managing to get the better on top of the Indian bowlers. 8 overs, 49, they had kind of given themselves a decent platform with Muniba Ali. Remember, Pakistan's wicketkeeper batter was batting well on 32. She had hit her first career six, would you believe it, in that particular innings. But on 32, she fell, and the entire Pakistan innings collapsed in the space of 10 overs. 50 runs, 10 overs, the entire team was bowled out. 99 all out, a very, very shambolic display from Pakistan. Runouts, as many followers of Pakistan cricket would have, again, they would have noticed, runouts and Pakistan cricket have a very deep connection indeed. Couple of runouts, and on top of that, none of the other batters who came in managed to negotiate the Indian bowling. Sneh Rana was the star with 2 wickets, and Shane is
Joining in.
and
We
boy,
need to
oh
be
boy.
adjusting my frame attack.
Yes,
There we
yes.
go.
So, oh boy, Shane, abysmal performance indeed.
You
99.
were talking about India's good record or Pakistan's good record in knockout situations. My God, I think that one just absolutely went out the window.
But faint hope for Pakistan fans. Why? Because the Gaul match, which they won by 1 run, they were defending 97.
Ooh.
Oh boy, but the
time
situation in
around-
Edgbaston is very different. The sun is out now, and on top of that, batting is only going to get a lot more easier. The likes of Smriti Mandana, Shefali Verma, Harmanpreet Kaur are a class above the Pakistani batters. Let us just admit that. The numbers prove it. Match situations have proven it. And that is enough said about the Indian batting.
Yeah, but this was, I think, one of the most abject performances I've seen in a T20.
Yes.
It didn't look like there was. We always use that word intent, and I think it's a very overrated word. But man alive, did that innings lack intent?
It lacked intent. I mean, the first 9 balls, there was no run scored.
Yeah.
And a wicket fell. So that is Pakistan's batting template. If that is the Pakistan template, then I'm sorry, boss.
It won't work in this format,
It
I
won't.
think.
Now you wonder why they could not get over the line against Barbados. Because remember, Barbados also have a couple of stars who have done well in the past. So it's a very sad situation for Pakistan. If they lose this, they are all but out of the middle
Then
race.
it's a three-way race for those 2 spots. Then
Yes.
India Barbados becomes must-win for both sides.
Yes. Muniba, love Rami Singh. At one point, Muniba was playing well, but then all the other batters played like a test match.
True, absolutely.
True, Muniba was finding the gaps and she was playing those inside-out shots. As I said at the start of the live, she had hit her first career six, and everybody was saying she's looking good. But then once she fell, the rest of the batting folded up like a pack of cards.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. It was just I didn't feel like there was any pressure on the Indian bowlers after a point.
Yes. Again, the stars of the bowling, Sneh Rana was simply magnificent. Her off spin, her loop was simply magnificent. 2 wickets. And on top of that, Shefali Verma bowled a couple of leg spin overs.
Yeah.
But Meghna Singh and Renuka Singh, yet again, Renuka Singh once again showed why she's one of the best at the moment. 4 wickets in the game against Australia. Now she chipped in with a wicket. And Radha Yadav kind of bounced back after the mauling she got against Australia. And
Yes.
she bowled a very good 16th and 18th overs. Credit to Radha Yadav. But also, barring Muniba Ali, the rest of the batting, they I think probably missed Nida Dar the most.
A lot.
A lot. And so the rest of the batting, Jaina Beg, Kainat Imtiaz and all the others, they just could not get it. Why? At one point, okay, Pakistan aren't that much competent. But again, Pakistan, they have not been competent for the last couple of months or seasons. If you look at the World Cup performances, they were not up to the mark. The tri-series that they played, Ireland, Australia and Pakistan, even there they struggled. So, it's not good times. The 2016 side,
Yeah, and to answer your question, train to and travels. I'd love to know your real name. Why is Nita Dar not playing? She copped a concussion, so couldn't be part of it. That's why Kainat Imtiaz came back into the lineup. That's
Yeah.
the main reason.
Now, even with the Pakistan bowling, all hopes are pinned on Dina Baig. But apart from that, they lack penetration.
And also more importantly, 100 in a T20I match. It's not a competitive total at all. If they had 120, 130, I'd still think they'd have
Yes.
something to work with. 100 means they need to get at least 3 or 4 wickets in the power play.
Which
And to
is-
be fair, India's batting as well.
Yeah.
They tend to take things a little slow to begin with, and this game is kind of set up for them to actually just win it
Look,
rather than
I will just say one more thing. The Indian batting in the past, say even 2016 time, they lacked a slight bit of power, if I
Yeah.
may say. The power play in that was, but now Smriti Mandana, Shefali Verma.
Yes.
Shefali Verma is your X factor.
Harmanpreet also can whack a long
Exactly.
ball. Jemima can whack a long ball.
And remember, India will want to chase this target down very
Because
quickly.
they want to boost their net
run rate.
Correct.
And remember, the net run rate factor will play a huge role if Barbados manage to beat Australia somehow. But if Australia beats Barbados, then India and Barbados will play on August 2 straight. They don't even rely on net run rate then. If India wins this by a big margin, they just have to beat Barbados to enter the semi-final.
Exactly.
So that is the situation. Not a good sign for Pakistan. And who knows, Shefali Verma and Smriti Mandana might give them a very easy win. India
Yeah.
will want to win this quickly.
Quickly and get it over with ASAP, boost that net run rate.
Exactly. So the target for India is exactly 100, less than 6 runs per over. You may say even a 5.5 is your required run rate. That is sometimes challenging in an ODI, not in a T20.
In a
I
T20,
guess.
not in the least, especially
So-
considering the type of batsmen that India have.
Absolutely, absolutely. So that is about it, folks. Join us for the end of the match when we will go live. And on top of that, there is one more medal event that we're going to focus on. The weightlifting. Poppy Hazarika of Assam will be a contender for a medal in weightlifting. Who knows? It could be a 6th medal for India. So thank you so much, folks. Stay tuned to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. Don't forget to download the SportsTalk app. And we are also there on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Press the bell icon so that you know when we go live. Thank you.